Hello, everyone. This is Peter Stone, founder of Peter Stone Jewelry. And Peter Stone Jewelry has been drop shipping jewelry. Let me shut my alarm off. Sorry. Time to share the love. So let me start again. Hello, everybody. This is Peter from Peter Stone Jewelry, the founder Peter Stone Jewelry in 1987. We've been at this a long time, and I point that out to let you know that we've been doing drop shipping for more than 20 years now, online and offline, actually. We would get orders by fax. How's that? We've been around for a while. And we drop shipped call in orders, not just online orders. So we've got a lot of experience. I want to share that with you because there's so many people out there, companies out there, and there's cutting edge companies, no question. Some really good drop shipping companies, but they're good, but their product lacks. Like they make it available to everyone, and everybody does the same thing. What happens when you got a product and you're given a cookie cutter like website and you go and you're selling exactly the same thing as 100,000 other people? That's like a whole flock of seagulls on the beach, uh, fighting for the scraps of one fish. They all get this fish and rip it apart. They all got a little tiny taste of it, just enough to keep them going. Come back to the beach tomorrow and do it again. But then there's that one or two seagulls that are out 10, 15 miles offshore, riding on the whale's back, waiting for the flying fish. A fresh, tasty, whole fish, not a 1/1000th of a fish, and they get it all, or they get a lot of it. So that's the Peter Stone model, the Peter Stone jewelry. I've been telling that story for a long time. Be like the seagull that's out where there's not many other people, and there are many other seagulls riding on the whale's back and not struggling or fighting with all of the madness, being unique and different, and then your rewards are unique and different. So drop shipping, the basic drop shipping, it works, but it's not profitable very long for very many people. I mean, yeah, you keep getting, oh, I got an order. I got an order. How much did you make? Couple of bucks, few bucks here, few bucks here. It all adds up. But what if you could get an order and I made $300 on one item? What if you made $600 on one item? That reminds me of a high end salesperson in a showroom working 8 hours a day to make a $500 commission. And they won't do it every day, like in a showroom, used cars, whatever cars, new cars. And you can do this. That's why I had to write this title the way I wrote it, that you blow basic standard drop shipping out of the water with Peter Stone drop shipping. And I will tell you, if you are a wholesale customer of Peter Stone, say, Peter, I don't want to drop ship, but you filled out a form a month ago, a year ago, a couple of years ago, and your biggest challenges were cash flow and customers. Look, you need to do drop shipping in addition to wholesaling. It makes your store bigger, better. You can offer more jewelry. Number one. Number two, you want gold jewelry to drop ship. Why? Sell one piece of gold jewelry that lists for $1,200. There's a lot of money out there today. You got to get it now. You got to move now. Uh, and what if you just did one piece a week and you only made $500 a week for a year, 52 weeks, 25,000 dollars just on one piece of gold a week? You could do it. People are selling three pieces of gold in a day that have been doing this for 3 and 4 years. One of them is a client of ours, and he inspired me. He's designs his own jewelry too. Amazing guy, and I'll tell you the rest of the story later. And he goes, Peter, my sales are up 100%. Duh. So that's why this it's truly a secret because very few people know of it. And there are maybe some other companies that could offer you drop shipping, but it's gonna be out of the box, basic stuff that everybody can get. You will not be special. You go to Zales, you get the same old boring rings. You go to some other jewelry company, Zanes or whatever they are. They lie. They're so bad. Some of these people are so bad. They go in and they sell you diamonds. I'm a gemologist. That's what those letters mean after my name. Yes, I put them there to impress upon you that look, I've done a lot of studying. I know a lot of stuff. I'm not a know-it-all, but I learned a lot of things. And what does that mean? I'm an expert in some areas, and I can tell you, I can walk into a jewelry store and look at diamonds. Boom. I don't need a loop. I can look at the colors. And I asked the salesperson, I go, so why is this got the same color rating as that? And it's 3 tones different, which is going to cost you $1,500 more because you don't know. I was gifted. I'm very grateful that I was actually put on the dean's list on the top graduates at GIA in California, Gemological Institute of the United States. I didn't stop there. I'm in the UK, tough place. The fellow of the Gemological Association of Great Britain, FGA, and the IG. Uh, uh, that's the Gemological Institute of Thailand. Okay. So I've done a lot of study, and I studied diamonds in Belgium for a whole week in Antwerp many years, a couple more decades ago. And you don't forget this. And people lie online. They're so bad. It's really awful. And in the store to your face, they're smiling. Oh, but my friend in Israel, they did this. They said it's this color. I can't do anything. That's what they told me it was. Really? Okay. Well, you can get gemstones graded any way you want if you got friends in the right places. So let's just leave that alone, move on, and get with a transparent company like Peter Stone that's going to stand behind what we sell. We're going to give you certificates of authenticity that when you invest, drop shipping, you don't have to invest much. Your time. And we give you all the tools because it costs a little bit of money. If you're not a wholesale client, then it costs you $200. But with our funding options, that can break down into 8 payments or 4 payments of $50 each every 2 weeks. So you can get started really cheap. And all you have to do is be online and post images, images, prices, get people to buy a piece of jewelry. And you just made 300, 500 if it's gold. Now we have silver too. And you might say, oh, well, I only want to sell silver. I only have people that will buy silver. You do not know who's going to come to your social media page. That's the exciting part. You never know. Oh, this person's selling silver. Oh, I never wear silver. They put their nose up. I'll take that person who puts their nose up and I'll take the hook with the gold any day because they'll stop at my website or stop at somebody else's website when you have, or your social media page when you offer sterling silver and gold. We have over 20,000 designs, but you don't need to know that really. But I'm telling you that you can pick out 50 designs that You know what your customers' buzz is. You know what your clients, what is your passion? If it's healing jewelry, if it's the archangels, if it's mandalas, if it's Celtic jewelry, oh my God, our Celtic jewelry in gold. I mean, our silver jewelry is amazing. Why do I tell you that? Because it is, and our customers tell us that every day. So I'm not here being braggadocious about this thing. I am telling you, giving you direct feedback of what our customers say. Go find out for yourself. Give it a shot. Please subscribe to this channel and get updates, get engaged, sign up for our exclusive seminars and become a partner. You can become a partner for very little money with Peter Stone, $50. And you've got an in for 35 years experience. I know there's all these people online, some of them making real good money, but it won't last because it's competitive stuff. It costs them a lot of money too. That will make it last because they're advertising, many millions of dollars to do that. Yes, but we can show you how to do it without spending any money. Then you can scale up and start spending money to even double, triple your business. So the drop shipping is extremely powerful, and you really need to know about that. So please subscribe, click on the button, sign up, do a follow on the Instagram page, get engaged. We have a huge amount of video training online, and you can access that too. We'll give you the links specifically for every subject of what it is that has to do with what I've learned in the jewelry business, what I've learned in business in general. Now, you maybe don't sell jewelry yet. And if you're selling clothing or candles or aromatherapy, and you want to add something valuable, value packed, and something that's going to give your website, your landing page, your social media, and you more credibility, then you want Peter Stone jewelry. That's that. It's a premium line at a premium price, but not at a luxury price by any means. You cannot get something for nothing. That is the simple law of business. If you buy cheap, you get cheap. You don't get anything of good quality. And that's competitive. So if you're in that space and you're frustrated and you're not making enough money and you're wondering why, I need more visitors, I need more customers, I need more people to share that I'm alive, that I have a place, and that I'm here to serve them and help them, then you definitely want to put Peter Stone Jewelry. You want to join the Peter Stone Jewelry journey, and we'll put up links after this video for you to do that. So I've been guided. I mean, so I know some of my videos and some of my presentations are very long. I do apologize for that. I get carried away because after traveling to 101 countries, there's so many stories, and I have a hard time pulling it together. There's so many interesting things in life, so I'm just going to shorten this here and give you a link and engage, please. You will find out whether you're a wholesale, if you have a wholesale, especially if you have a wholesale business. I mean, if you're a wholesale buyer, you're a reseller online. If you're reselling clothing, gifts, jewelry of any kind, you'll want to engage with a Peter Stone jewelry drop ship program. Then I'm going to explain to you and give you all the tools. If you're our customer, it's free. The drop ship program that costs $200, and you can break it down into 4 payments of $50 each if you're not But if you are our customer and client partner, you get the drop ship program absolutely free of charge. You've earned it. You're working with us. We want to work with you and help your business be a success. But this is really all about sharing the message and the beauty and the quality in life that people need right now, because so many people have been beaten down and continue to be beaten down. We need to share meaningful, spiritual, meaningful, symbolic jewelry that reminds us to be confident, to remember the hope, right? There is hope after you're beaten down, and you, I mean, you got to get out, get sunshine, get exercise, walk above the noise. You got to do that, run above it, crawl above it, do whatever you need to do. But don't get sucked down that hole that's out there. Do not. And Peter Stone Jewelry will not only help your business do that, it will help you stay connected. I have my own piece of jewelry. There's a special chip in this that I can only sell from Thailand. I can't sell it from America, that I've had for many years, and the manufacturer of that chip stopped it because it's limited. Why did I get involved in that? Because I saw a change in my wife. I saw a change in my daughter. I saw other people reporting back to me many changes. And I I had to do it because I had firsthand feedback. I didn't have any scientific evidence. I had actual feedback. Then I had my own experience. So today, I guess this is almost 10 years later. I'm still wearing this piece. I put this chip in several pieces of my jewelry. If you want to know more about it, ask us, contact us, and leave a comment here, and my team will get back with you. But that's just a little side note. But you want jewelry that has meaning, like the archangel's protection. Our archangel Michael is a very like important piece. A lot of people buy that, and they buy it because they want the protection in these challenging times. The Archangel collection, there's 7 top archangels. We have one design that has all 7. If you want to be empowered by that, I tell you, I've powered my business by the angels. I am not particularly religious. I'm very spiritual and connected. And I'll tell you, angels have shown up again and again and again. I don't necessarily see them, but I hear them. And I see through the actions of my business being, my life, all the gifts that show up is because I put energy into it. You get energy back. That's that. And I've created this jewelry for the world, 43 niche markets where you can get something uplifting, whether it's aromatherapy jewelry. And you can pick and choose out of the 43 niche markets that you can sell, you can present more than 2 or 3. So when you're doing drop shipping with Peter Stone, you can get up to 300 images. Let's say that's 30 images per collection. You have 10 collections, and you're out there presenting those. And as you watch the feedback, you just pay more attention to the things that people are liking and show more of it, and you start making the money. And then, I mean, to put the gold up there too. Oh my God. This is so easy compared to when I started doing jewelry. So easy. So easy to make $50,000 a year. Simple. Maybe not easy in the sense that you got to put in time, but $50,000 doing something that's fun, and you're on social media. And that's how I built my business, because I wanted it to be fun. I wanted it to be an adventure. I wanted to learn and discover and go places I hadn't gone before, physically, mentally, spiritually. And I did that through the jewelry, traveling around the world selling my wares. And you can do that whether you go to fairs, festivals, and events and sell online. Like in the beginning, there was no online for me. It was fairs, festivals, and events, or knock on doors and show people catalogs. And it's the game has changed, but yes, a lot more people in the marketplace, a lot more common stuff in the marketplace. With Peter Stone, you don't find common jewelry. It's just not made basic. It is exceptional. And that's what our customers and clients tell us all the time. That's what you want your customers and clients to tell you. Oh my gosh, this jewelry is different. Now, you see behind my shoulder this poster. I purchased like 10 of them and I put them all around the world. And it looks like, oh, well, this guy's got all this money. Well, it's not that. It's the message that when the message in this poster, I'll read it. I'll read the lines as they're shown here. And I'll make this poster available as a PDF that you can share. You can't sell it because it's a copyrighted poster. And I've changed some of the words a little bit over the years. And I would read these like incantations every day as I was growing my business, as I was working through my struggles, that they were struggles at times because I was doing things I didn't want to do. But as I worked through the adventure and found the things that I loved to do, and they started showing up, and I loved it more, really the adventure built. And I use this poster. It's called Prosperity. And it's got a $1 bill down to a $1,000 bill. It's not just about the money like some people think, right? And the money is really important. Without it, we don't do anything. You know that. That's it. But it's not about the money that we focus on. It's about what the tool of the money is that can help so many people. So I'll read these lines. I told my team, people probably wondering, well, what's Peter? He's got all this money on the wall. He's just focused on, no, because in some of that little, this right here, the other way, I'm backwards. You can't see it on the Instagram, but what it is, it says the God slot, which is the spirit slot or the higher power slot. So you schedule quiet time. So you connect with really spirit or God that's gonna help you. You gotta have faith that when you don't show up, something else shows up for you and continues that journey until you're capable of doing that again, because we all have our dips, our ups and our downs, and sometimes we just can't do it or we don't want to do it. And we have a little despair and anxiety, but that's when, after you've connected with God or the universe or your spirit or higher intelligence, whatever is there that you rely on in your toughest of times, make sure that's just listed here. The God slot, I thought it was so cool because this I put up here is fading. I put it up here like 20 years ago. I've moved this from one house to another house, one office to another, and I won't let it go because it's so critical. A couple of the things that I've done that has just saved my butt and saved my mind and saved my insanity by relying on spirit and God and life and a higher power. So let's go through these. Prosperity is $1 to the right, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, $500 bill and $1,000 bill, right? So the first line says, money flows to me easily and effortlessly. Well, under that is every dollar I spend comes back to me multiplied, but I always would add the word mega multiplied. I give my money freely and generously and time and effort for the good of others. And I added, and for myself. I don't want to forget me. I want to give, but I want to get too. So we both, it's this it totally inclusive spiraling out thing together. We earn money together, helping each other together make money. There's so many people out there, they're losers. They are damn losers because all they want to do is line their pocket. Their whole focus is, oh, see, I got their money. I got their money. I got their money. Well, that's nice, but I know they've got to take some action, but you've got to fully get them on the journey and engage if they should so take the action. That's the other side of the fence. When it's on your side, you got to take the action to get that money too. That's where you got to click. You got to engage. You've got to subscribe. You've got to follow. So, number 4 is I have faith in God and believe in myself. Well, you can have faith in the universe. You don't have to read it that way. I've changed a lot of the words and lifted it up even more powerful for me personally. I love what I do, comma, and I do what I love. Next, I am happy, healthy, prosperous, energized, excited, and free. I added energized and excited. It says I am happy, healthy, prosperous, and free. I added every time I read it, energized and excited about life, enthusiastic about life. Every moment? No, we have our gifts. And so we got to find it. We got to turn it on and learn how to do that in our moments of, well, maybe despair or not feeling our best. We got to learn how to hit the switch, flip the switch of positivity, no matter how we're feeling. That's our job. And it takes a lot of effort to get there. I can just promise you that. I've worked on this thing for 20 years. I found 25 maybe. That flip, that switch to centeredness, to positivity. You got to think of it just like a light switch on the wall. Turn on the light, brighten things up. Every time you hit a light switch, my switch to the center of positivity. My switch to centeredness. Things are not as bad as the mind might put it. So hit that switch, brighten them up, immediately smile. Just smile whether you feel like it. It sometimes feels so difficult to smile, but we have to. It's a must because you got to break out of that crap, all the stuff that pulls us down. Back to it. I am happy, healthy, prosperous, and free. I am in love with life and free. Sorry, that was the other line. I am in love with life and at peace. At peace with myself. There was a time when I wasn't. My mind was always I couldn't keep up with it. Horrible, horrible days sometimes, just awful. But I don't like pain. I don't like not feeling good. So I did something about it. Just like my financial situation, I did something about it. That's that. I was curious what was beyond the horizon. I did something about it. I went beyond. You can too. That's why I'm talking about it. It's not about me, really. I'm working to inspire you to get you over the edge, get you into your life, get you to love life and be at peace. Now, the last line, I live in the present, remember the past, and have absolute faith in the future of prosperity, abundance, health, wealth, and prosperity. I added the last 5 words myself. So I thought it was limiting when I said, I live in the present, remember the past, and have faith in the future. The future is what? Energy, connection, life, prosperity, abundance every day. Okay? Some days I don't feel, I mean, it's rare that I get through a few hours not feeling my best because I won't let it happen. Today it's a little tougher. We know that. So you have to get all the tools that you can. And that's what coming back here, subscribing, and checking in is going to do for you. And it helps me to talk about it because I remember when too. So drop shipping. It's bigger than just making the money. It's exciting. It's living life. It's making money. It's sharing money. It's helping other people feel good. And we have this exclusive tool with the gold and the silver. Please click on the link, join us, join the Peter Stone Jewelry, and I promise you, you will make money. You will make money. You just got to follow the instructions, take the action, and repeat. Be consistent. Really, rinse and repeat. That's it. Improve. You watch what works, do more of it. What doesn't work, do less of it. I mean, it's complicated. So, this is Peter Stone saying thanks for checking in one more session. And I'll see you again on Thursday.